You are it. I'm having too much fun. Welcome to Megapath Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes with my special guest, Lucille. Today, let's talk about the possibility of The Walking Dead Season 7 premiere being a complete failure. Now, we're not talking about ratings. We're talking about them keeping the spoiler in-house and not letting it leak out online. Now, another thing, be cautious, because if the spoiler didn't leak by now, it definitely will. The Walking Dead comes on in just a couple days, this Sunday. So be cautious in that comment section. Like I said, you don't want to go all this time and then find out that was misinformation and then have it actually spoiled in the comment section so close to the episode. So, just saying, be cautious. Now, there's a couple interesting points, and I want to try to hit them all. I've tried recording this a couple different times. One was like a 50-minute discussion, and it went everywhere from spoilers, the spoiler community, to rumors and predictions, and this and that. Basically, in a nutshell, I want to cover just a few points, and I want your opinion. So I want to make this nice and tight. Now, first off, why this is a topic now, everyone's sending me these emails saying that AMC and the team, the crew, whoever does this shit, they were monitoring the social media of the cast and crew and everything like that. They had body doubles. I mean, they had all this stuff going on, and they had heightened security. Now, if you're in the spoiler community, don't give us any spoilers, don't give us any information or any details, but let us know, do you feel like there has been less information this year than previous years, or has nothing changed? Because honestly, I've been following The Walking Dead since Season 6 ended, and I feel like nothing has changed. I don't feel like there's any ramped up security. Now, I am not involved in a spoiler community, so I don't know what's going on. It might have. AMC might have pulled the wool over our eyes. They might have pulled one of the best, successful tricks, the best I gotchas in TV history, And I'm hoping they did. I'm really rooting for AMC. I'm hoping that when we see the premiere episode, we have all been duped. Or at least, even us who did not go into the spoiler community. I found out about the main Double Death spoiler because AMC posted something about The Walking Dead. By now I forget what it was, but it was on the official AMC post. The first comment said, this and this person died, it's official, it's out, it's been spoiled, and it was actually cursing AMC out like, how dare you, yada, yada, yada. And then after that, I've seen it cropping up in my comment section more and more and more and more until it was just unavoidable. It was it was unavoidable, obviously, but that was a stupid thing to say. But anyway, is this a huge failure to the fans? Because it's not just us. When I go places, a lot of people know what I do. They know that I talk about The Walking Dead and everything like that. So from the fans that I know outside of this, the YouTube community, or social media community, the fans that aren't plugged into Facebook and online and YouTube, from the ones who follow The Walking Dead every single episode when it airs, to the ones who are busy and they didn't see the last season and they plan on catching up, from one end to the other, they both have asked me about the Double Death speculation, and they don't even go online. They're not watching YouTube videos. They know about it because somebody watches the videos, watches social media, they go on spoiler sites, they go and talk to people who are in that other community that's not plugged into the online community. So for every one person watching the video, they go away, or reading the posts, they go away and they talk to and infect 5 or 6 different other fans, maybe even 5 or 20 other fans. They give them this information, so it's bigger. When I say this is a failure, I don't just mean the million people who watched that one video I had, or the 500,000 people who shared this post. I don't mean just them, because they go and talk to 4 or 5 different fans. Imagine if, let's say, 500,000 people know of the spoiler, and each of them go and talk to 5 other fans each, and then infect them with that information. That math is too big for me to do. You know what I mean? That's how many people now know about this. So in my eyes, that would be an absolute failure. That would be a huge failure as far as keeping that information in-house. Now I know it's got to be hard to keep that information from spilling out, especially in today's day and age. Back in the day, there used to be rules and boundaries, you know what I mean? Because you would work with the networks to get exclusive images, to get exclusive interviews, to get exclusive information. You used to work with networks and stuff like that as far as the news goes. Today, it's so selfish. It's all about us, you know? You take a spoiler community, anyone running that spoiler community, there's no boundaries. They will literally reveal any information about a show they apparently love. Now, I don't hate on people in spoiler communities. I disagree with people who run spoiler communities straight up. If you are willing to release, any information whatsoever just to benefit your own site, and you don't care about the actual show, if you're willing to, I disagree with you. But when it comes to the episode, when you see it airing this Sunday night when it comes on, if it is the main person or persons who get killed, will you hold that against AMC for not keeping that a secret? Because keep in mind, this was leaked, like season 6 ended, 2 months went by and it was leaked. Supposedly. So would you be mad at AMC? Would you feel like AMC doesn't have a care in the world? Because I get the vibe that they weren't doing much. But from what we're hearing, they're doing a lot. I mean, more than we think, and they're keeping it a secret. I'm rooting for that to be the case. I hope. Not because I don't like who the rumor picked to die, or who's... You get what I'm saying. Not because I don't like who's chosen, as far as what the rumor's stating, but just because I feel like it's too easy. That information came to us too easy. It felt like it was just there. It's laughable. I use that word too much, but it is. It's laughable because all the fans were like, "Oh, in 2 months we'll know. This is a stupid cliffhanger. We're gonna know, yada yada yada." And then sure enough, 2 months goes by and it's everywhere. Everywhere you looked. I remember just a few months ago, everywhere you looked, it was everywhere. We did trust me, everywhere. We did a video on that, talking about it back then. But I want to know, do you hold that against AMC if you watch it and it is, and if it's not, if this was a successful, misleading, Operation Lucille Victim or some shit like that, if this was a success, how much more credit would you give to AMC? I mean, wouldn't that feel like they are like master secret keepers and shit? I don't know. I just feel like that would be something triumphant. That would be something to celebrate. On the same strength, if it is true, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's one of the greatest failures in TV history when it comes to keeping a secret. There's lots of failures. You can talk about failures as far as ratings. I got to be clear. Last time we talked about this kind of in a video, lots of people said, "Oh, it's still going to get ratings. It's not a failure." We're not talking about that. We're not talking about story. We're not talking about creativity. We're strictly talking about keeping the secret. In my opinion, this cliffhanger, how's that? Is that better? Would be one of the greatest failures in TV history. This is huge. This is a huge franchise. You're going to have a ton of people showing up to this thing. The ratings are going to be through the roof, I bet. And it feels like a majority of the people already know what's going to happen, and they've known for months. I'm pulling for AMC. I actually put today's video on hold. It's got a lot more editing, so I put it on hold to do this quick because I knew I have a lot more editing for the video I meant to get up today. It's about Negan. You'll love it. Negan in Season 7. That's coming soon. Keep an eye out for that. But I'm dying to know. Please give me your thoughts and opinions. I know some of these topics, they might seem not interesting, and I'm not here just to give you, the clickbait hottest titles. There's stuff in this fandom that I actually want to know your opinions on. And I know this probably won't get a lot of views, but I want to genuinely know your opinion. So be careful. Go down in the comment section and let me know. Do you blame AMC if they failed on this? Or how much more credit will you give AMC if they have successfully misled us this whole time? Master secret keepers, I hope so. Give me your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn. You are it. I did hit the camera. I hit the camera. Subscribe now.